Have you ever stood in a store, holding something you desperately wanted, and thought, I need this? I've been there. My bank account has definitely been there. But here's a question that changed my entire financial life. Is it a want, or is it a need? It sounds simple, but trust me, getting this right is the key to unlocking real financial control. So, what's the difference? A need is something you literally can't live without. We're talking about the absolute essentials: food to eat, a roof over your head, basic utilities like water and electricity, essential clothing, and transportation to get to work. These are the non-negotiables. They form the foundation of your survival and well-being. Think of them as the pillars holding up your life. If one of them is shaky, everything else becomes unstable. Now, let's talk about wants. Wants are everything else. And boy, are they sneaky. A want often masquerades as a need. It creates a sense of urgency, a feeling that you won't be happy or complete without it. That new smartphone with the slightly better camera, a want. That fancy dinner at the new restaurant everyone's raving about, a want. The latest sneakers, the subscription box you forgot you signed up for, the upgrade to first class, all wants. The danger with wants is that they are masters of disguise. Marketing is designed to make you feel like a want is a need. Your friends' Instagram posts can make you feel like you need that vacation or that designer bag to keep up. It's an emotional game. And our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid the feeling of missing out. A want screams, buy me now, you deserve it. A need quietly says, you require this to function tomorrow. So how do you tell them apart in the heat of the moment? Ask yourself this simple question: what will happen if I don't buy this right now? If the answer involves you being homeless, hungry, or unable to get to your job, it's a need. If the answer is, well, I'll be a little disappointed, or I'll have to wait a bit longer, then congratulations. You've just unmasked a want. Let's do a quick reality check. Think about your last 5 non-essential purchases. The coffee you bought this morning, the streaming service you barely use, the shirt you bought on impulse. Were they needs or wants? Be honest with yourself. This isn't about feeling guilty, it's about gaining awareness. Every dollar you spend on a want is a dollar you can't put toward a real need or, even more powerfully, toward your future goals. Budgeting isn't about deprivation. It's not about saying no to everything you enjoy. It's about making conscious choices. It's about choosing reality over the temporary high of a purchase. When you clearly define your needs and allocate your money to them first, you create a safety net. After your needs are met, you can then look at what's left and decide which wants are truly important to you. Maybe that weekly dinner out is more valuable to you than 3 different streaming services. That's a choice you get to make, but you can only make it once your needs are secure. This process is liberating when you stop letting urgent wants dictate your spending. You take back control. You're no longer a passenger on a roller coaster of impulse buys. You're the driver, steering your finances toward your actual goals, whether that's saving for a down payment, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. Here's a practical tip to get started. For 1 week, track every single penny you spend. At the end of the week, go through the list and label each expense as either a need or a want. The results might shock you. You might discover that a huge chunk of your income is going toward things that don't actually align with your long-term happiness or security. Remember, this is a skill. It takes practice to build the muscle of differentiating needs from wants. You'll slip up. And that's okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. By consistently asking yourself that one critical question, you're not just budgeting, you're building a more secure and intentional life. You're choosing what truly matters. This is just a brief overview of a really powerful concept. I've put together a much more detailed breakdown with worksheets and strategies to help you master this in your own life. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the full video. This content is for general education and is not financial advice. Thanks for watching.